and follow this beautiful lady right here. She's so inspirational. Seriously, she will put a pep in your step every day.
Thank you.
And I'm honored to share the stage with you.
I'm honored. And on behalf of my amazing co-host, does he look so handsome tonight, guys? Give it up for Aguirre. Come on, yes.
You know, you put a Cuban boy in a guayabera and magic happens, you know? Not just that, but a University of Miami alumnus. So, go Canes!
Yes.
We have a lot of Canes in this room.
Yes.
So can I just 1 second, guys. We're going to be real brief because we know you guys want to get your party on, and we are here tonight to party for a cause. But before we do, if I could have your, just a tiny bit of your attention. Thank you so much. You know, we come to these things and we want the atmosphere to be fun and light, and we want you guys to have a good time. But I would be remiss if I didn't send some love, or have all of us collectively send love right now to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and the horrible atrocity that happened today in one of our nation's synagogues, one of our houses of worship. It's so important that we stand together and put love out in the world, because that's the only way that we're going to combat the darkness. We are not hateful people. We are not people that live in fear. We are beings of compassion and kindness and love. Otherwise, we would not be in this room tonight. So everybody, please send love and prayers and thoughts to our brothers and sisters in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania right now.
Thank you so much. How do I follow that up? First of all, I just want to say thank you to Louis and everyone that put this together. Do you believe this is the 8th annual ALS Center Gala? This is amazing. And Guayabera night. Again, look at how smashing my co-host looks.
I mean, I had to dress the part. You know, a lot of people don't know that ALS is actually Lou Gehrig's disease. Obviously, this was named after the famous New York Yankee baseball player who was diagnosed at 36 years old. And this horrible degenerative neuromuscular disease just completely sidetracked his life. Within 2 years, he passed away and had to give up the one thing that he loved more than anything, was to play baseball. It's a disease that is very cruel and affects more people than you know.
And no cure yet. That's why we're here raising money tonight. Does everyone remember the phenomenon of the Ice Bucket Challenge?
I still have chills.
Okay. The sad part is many of us didn't even know why we were doing that, and we thought it was just something cute to do on Instagram. But we're here to really make a difference and pay it forward. So 3 years ago, that happened. And guess what? Still there is no cure. So tonight, we are coming together to raise awareness and to cure ALS and its many debilitating symptoms. Sadly enough, there still is no cure, and still not many treatments for ALS.
50,000 Americans are diagnosed with ALS. Every 90 minutes in this country, someone is diagnosed with ALS. It's still a very rare disease, but this is a killer. Most patients, after they're diagnosed, they have a lifespan of 2 to 5 years. Think about that. But we're here today to say basta, no mas, right? Basta. We're going to kick ALS in the ASS, all right? And thank you so much for being so generous with your time and your talent and with your treasure, because that's how we come together and make a difference in the world. You know, someone very beautiful, a beautiful soul once said, we all should be the change that we want to see in the world. And I believe that's what we're doing here tonight. We're spreading our love, our generosity, our kindness and compassion, and in our way, making the world a better place by kicking ALS in the ASS.
Yes. And we really have to highlight the ALS Center at the University of Miami for the past 20 years providing multi-specialty care, which means patients, patients get to see specialists from neurologists, physical therapists, a respiratory therapist, a nutritionist in one single appointment. Because quite frankly, ALS patients have enough to deal with, and they don't even have to pay for it.
Well, that's the thing. These treatments are incredibly costly. If you think about what the center provides, it provides the cutting edge in treatments, everything from smart hospital beds to motorized wheelchairs, breathing apparatuses, to give people living with ALS quality of life, to help them live those years of their life as best as possible. And the sad truth is that a lot of patients can't afford it.
It is, and they have enough to deal with, and that's why the ALS Center is leading the way in research to better treat and detect ALS earlier, to slow down its progression, and ultimately to end ALS. Let's do it together. Yes.
As a matter of fact, I think we're in phase 3 of an exciting new treatment research, which is slowly breaking down the progression of this disease. So give it up for the center and all they do in the name of research. We're also diagnosing early. They're also right now working on a test to be able to use something as simple as blood and urine to detect if a patient has ALS. Like any disease, the key is early detection, early diagnosis. We can't treat it, right? So
we have to say one last thing. Can this beautiful lady in red come forward? Marlene, please. Come on, Marlene.
If it weren't for Marlene, you wouldn't be here right now.
Come on, Marlene.
Marlene, thank you for putting this together.
Anything you'd like to say, anyone here? Thank you both.
We can't hear you.
Oh, she said just thank you for being here. And we appreciate you for all that you've done behind the scenes and pulling this all together with you and your team. God bless you.
So, I know that we're all in the party mood, right?
Yeah!
You guys ready to get this party started? Because this boat's gonna rock. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna party for a cause. You guys are beautiful. Thank you so much for coming out and support. It means the world to so many people. I know that many people right now on this boat have been touched by ALS.
Yes.
And I've met a few of you. And I just want to say that we love you and we stand with you. And together we're going to fight and we're going to beat this thing.
Yes, be strong. Thank you, Louis. Thank you, everyone. Let's get this party started.
All right, guys, have a great time.
ALS.
Basta.